Hi, this is Teressa Hayes, and I'm doing my reflection on my 15-minute recorded video over the classroom management. Some of the things that I think I did right: I got the kids on the carpet. I do this to help get their attention. They have to be watching some of my hand gestures, and I need to be able to see their hand gestures. So by having them come to the carpet, it allows me to not only have their undivided attention with very little distractions, hopefully, distractions like things that might be on or in their desk that they can get to, but it also allows me to see 18 to 20 different kids' hand gestures, and if they understand how to, for example, chop up and segment words. I also liked that the kids get to kind of interact and do things with their hands and be able to move around with the learning and the phonemic and decoding lessons that I teach. Even though the curriculum doesn't call for it, I do try and do some I do, we do, you do, especially if I feel like a student doesn't get concepts, like when Edwin, during the video, he wasn't understanding, so I was trying to put the sounds together and then showing him, now you take it away, now what is left, now the next word, what sounds do you have left when we take it away. So I try to incorporate that with I do, you do, we do, or I do, we do, you do. Even when it's whole group, it gets kind of tricky, and I only do it sometimes, and it's usually when I can see a student has that glazed over look, like they don't really understand what we're asking, and so I do it just to check for their understanding once I think maybe they have started to get it. Some of the other things that I noticed in the video was that at times I did compliment students and told them, good job, or sounded great, guys, things like that. But to do differently after watching the video, I did notice that you don't kind of see it or notice it as you're going through it, but I counted that I called on one student 3 times because he was kind of looking around and not paying attention. So because of where I sit in that the students need to be around me, I think what I have actually giving him a new carpet spot, so he's closer to me. I'm trying to kind of show you that he's kind of close to me, and I can maybe put my hand on his shoulder if I feel like I need to get his attention, something like that. And but I did notice that the kids, I have noticed this the last couple days, that the kids kind of get tired of sitting there. So instead of doing a lot of thumbs up and thumbs down, I have been asking them to do things like, if you hear a rhyme, stand up. If you don't, stay seated. And so that's added some extra movement and helped gain their attention, and just changing it up, I think, has helped them. I am trying to do more positive praise. I did notice that I was more about calling on students for redirecting their attention to me, and so I need to do more things like great job, Brooklyn, way to be paying attention, Ivan, things like that, and giving those students who are doing the right thing more praise, and it has helped somewhat on the students that it helps refocus the students who aren't focused as much as I would like to. Also, I've started just to change things up again, doing things like kids that have the blue shirts tell me, what's the last ending sound, or what's the medial sound, things like that. and or boys' turn to do this, it gives me a chance to check understanding for everybody. It gives the students a break from the monotony of everybody doing it, because now they're kind of, you know, for a split second they're in teams, and that's kind of made it a little more interesting for the first graders, and has helped with keeping their attention for the lessons that are pretty scripted and pretty regular. They kind of do the same things over and over again. So I've been looking for little ways that I can change them up to hold their attention. So thank you.